Shalom, Kol Halal Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Ba Hashem Kodash. Double honor to the elder apostles and elder bishops of GMA. To all the brothers out pushing the word of truth and in sincerity, the hopeful elect tabernacle of David. Shalom and salutations to all the Aquath listening and learning. I'm the brother Yahshua. I'm back with the World War III Daily Update. Shalom and salutations to all of you that are in attendance. All right. Today is Wars and Rumors of War Tuesday. And let's get to it. Matthew 24:6. What we do is we read this. And ye shall hear of wars and rumors of war. See that ye be not troubled, for all these things must come to pass, but the end is not yet. Then we go in to these different versions. And we get these different versions. You will hear of wars and rumors of wars. And the end of wars. So we got rumors and threats. Rumors, all the way down to reports in Aramaic. Reports of war. So we got rumors, reports, and threats. And one more gives us news. News, threats, reports, and rumors. All right, so let's get into it. We're going to watch Nate here. And what is Nate going to talk about? This is yesterday, 15 hours ago, Canadian Prepper featuring Nate. NATO alert, coalition of the willing, Belarus airspace, Serbia stops arms exports wildfires. Okay, so let's listen to a bit of this and get into the rumors part. Take it away, Nate.
So for today's emergency update, we're just doing it informally here in the warehouse. No fancy illustrative visual diagram behind me to interact with, so you're just going to have to take it for what it is. What I'm going to talk about is more important anyways, because Russia has just been left with fewer options today, which of course brings us one step closer to nuclear Armageddon. This is what has happened today, a lot in the last 24 hours. Effectively, one of their only real allies with any pull in the NATO alliance, Turkey, has completely turned their back on Russia. It would.
Okay, now let's stop right there. And he said what? Turkey has completely turned their back on Russia. Let's listen to that again, because this is where the wars and rumors of war come in at. Okay, rumors, reports, threats, and news. Okay, say that again, Nate, please.
Says what has happened today, a lot in the last 24 hours. Effectively, one of their only real allies with any pull in the NATO alliance, Turkey, has completely turned their back on Russia, it would appear. They're going to get F-16s, they're going to join the EU,
He said it would appear. Now he's going to say something else. He's going to say classic turncoat or something to that effect.
Azov members back. They want Ukraine to join NATO or whatever is left of it. And it doesn't look good. Okay, this is the classic double cross. The Russia bros are going to be coping with this, trying to explain it away as nothing, but it's certainly not nothing. Turkey has always been a staging ground for U.S. nuclear weapons, and you could pretty much see this coming from a mile away.
Okay, so he's saying that Turkey double-crossed Russia. Okay. Now, what does he not know? This has to be a rumor. You understand? This has to be a rumor. And it's news, and it's a report. Not much of a threat. I guess it's a threat to Russia. But guess what? What do we know that apparently this guy don't know? All right?
Sitting on the fence until the last minute when they had to make a choice. Well, guess what?
Some of that again.
From a mile away. They were sitting on the fence until the last minute when they had to make a choice. Well, guess what? Now they have to make a choice. Believe it or not, Russia and Ukraine aren't even at war yet. All of this stuff that we've been talking about for the last 18 months, the countries have not even declared war on each other. Even Ukraine has not declared war on Russia for numerous reasons, but we're going to talk about what will happen if and when that does happen, because it appears as though security guarantees in the form of umbrella framework is going to be introduced in the next 2 days at Vilnius. We're going to talk about what exactly that is going to mean for Kiev. Essentially, what it's going to mean is that they're going to propose a coalition of the willing, some organization that's outside of NATO that's going to offer security guarantees, effectively putting Russia in a state of war with the countries who are partaking in that coalition of the willing. Thus, an attack on those countries in that context might not trigger Article 5. Okay, so this is how we see the escalation into a war in broader Europe without it necessarily triggering Article 5, because it's going to be under the framework of this coalition of the willing. These commitments, according to diplomats, would exist outside the scope of NATO's framework and would not oblige these nations to deploy troops in defense of Ukraine in the event of another attack. However, it would likely make it voluntary for them to do so, and thus open the door.
Okay, they're arguing semantics at this point. I want to see him say more about Turkey. So let me search for that, and if I can't find it, then we'll get to it. What he did say, Slovakia, bear with me.
Or for
Let me get to
starting the building of a weapons factory in Russia has annexed already, that's not going to fall under.
Slovakia.
Or whether it's the security guarantees offered here by NATO, we have Serbia's communications, and otherwise, effectively, it is a. Yeah, they're relying on their nuclear arsenal in order to deter the Russians. It appears that they're going for broke here. They're going to propose that Ukraine skirts the what is it called? The Membership Action Plan requirement. They're going to propose these security guarantees, which are really just a veiled form of NATO membership anyways, even though Ukraine is already de facto member state.
Slovakia,
perceive these infringements. And if Russia does not allow these weapons factories, been progressing so gradually so far, I would not be surprised if we see something like that. I mean, and war will be declared. Now, here is why, according to Georgy Riper, an intelligence specialist, a Russian intelligence specialist, he says this is the reason why Russia has not officially declared war yet, and it has little to do with humanitarian reasons, okay?
Slovakia.
And energy and logistical facilities. I would think that would fluctuate a bit more than it has. It appears to not fluctuate at all.
Okay, so I'm not going to spend the rest of the time searching for, but basically he went into the fact that Turkey pulled a fast one because they've been playing the middle, if you will, and are an oddball. All right, so let's investigate that. He's saying that Turkey turned its back on Russia. Let's see if there's any truth to that. So let's see. Let's go here. Let's go here. Let's pull up our little map. And let's see where Turkey is. I want to make sure. Let's wait for this to come up. All right, so Togamar. All right. Okay, so is Turkey Togamar, Gaza? Or is Turkey Gomer? Okay, let's try to find that out. Let's get some more clarity on that. And then we will go in. Let's see. Slovakia, bear with me. I don't want that. What do I want? We'll go here. We'll go Turkey. Let's see. Ancient. Slovakia. The ancient name for Turkey is what? Let's say Gomer. Bible. Let's see. Let's see. Germania. Islamic. Let me see. What is the Okay, so the biblical name for Turkey is Togarma. Okay. All right. So when we reference the map, see, I wanted to be sure because I don't want to. You can't be getting things wrong. You gotta, you gotta ensure that you're right. So Turkey is Togarma. Togomar. All right. Now, um, with this information, okay, let's check the registry. Let's go to the scriptures. Let's find out whose side Togomar is on. All right, and we'll keep it short after this. Okay, because this is a rumor. Nate said that Turkey pulled a fast one on Russia. Let's see what the scriptures say. So we go to Ezekiel 38, yeah? And we'll read what the Most High says is going to happen. Okay? Ezekiel 38:1, and the word of the Lord came unto me, saying, Son of man, set thy face against Gog, the land of Magog. Okay? We're already dealing with Russia. The chief prince of Meshech and Tubal, and prophesy against him, and say, Thus saith the Lord power, behold, I am against thee, O Gog, the chief prince of Meshech and Tubal, and I will turn thee back. The Most High said he's going to turn Russia back and put that old Soviet Union spirit back on them, and put hooks in thy jaws, and I will bring thee forth. And all thine army and horses and horsemen, all of them clothed with all sorts of armor, even a great company with bucklers and shield, all of them handling swords. So he's going to stir up the Medes, is what he's doing right here for World War III. Now, Persia, what is the ancient name Persia known as today? Iran. Iran. Ethiopia is still Ethiopia today. Libya is still Libya today. With them. With who? With the Medes, with the Russians. It says Persia, which is Iran, Ethiopia, and Libya, with them, all of them with shield and helmet. Gomer and all his bands, the house of Togarma of the north quarters, and all his bands, and many people with thee. Who is thee? The Russians. So the Bible says that ultimately Turkey is on the side of Russia. You got Turkey, which is Togarma, Libya, Persia, Ethiopia, right? Syria. Syria has to qualify as Gomer, right? The Armageddon coalition. What does coalition mean? That they're together. They're cohorts, right? They're all in this together. Magog is Russia. Gomer is Syria. Togarma is Turkey. Persia is Iran. Libya is Libya. Ethiopia is Ethiopia. Okay? From the map. I'm the map. I'm the map. Okay, so read that again. Persia, Ethiopia, and Libya with them, with the Russians, all of them with shield and helmet as an army. Gomer, which is Syria, they're fighting down there in Syria right now. It's off the charts right now. And all his bands, the house of Togarma of the north quarters. There's your Turkey. With who? With thee. Who is thee? Magog. Magog, Russia. With Russia. Togarmah, Turkey with Russia. Okay? Here's what the scripture said. So when Nate says this, Nate is creating a rumor. Okay?
Members back. They want Ukraine to join NATO or whatever is left of it. And it doesn't look good. Okay, this is the classic double cross. The Russia bros are going to be coping with this, trying.
You hear that? He's saying that Turkey is
left with fewer options today, which of course brings us one step closer to nuclear Armageddon. This is what has happened today, a lot in the last 24 hours. Effectively, one of their only real allies with any pull in the NATO alliance, Turkey, has completely turned their back on Russia.
no. There's the double cross right there. So what we're watching, if Turkey is acting as though they're down with NATO, that's the double cross. Because the scriptures tell you what's going to happen. All right? The scriptures tell you this is going to happen. This alliance, this coalition. Okay? Look at it one more time. Ezekiel. Okay? Persia, Iran, Ethiopia, and Libya with them, all of them with shield and helmet, Gomer and all his bands, the house of Togarmah of the north quarters and all his bands and many people with thee. Okay, here's the coalition. Togarmah with Magog, Russia, Turkey, Iran, Africa, Syria. Okay? So Nate falls under rumors. You're pushing rumors out there. Okay? If Turkey is playing the middle and it appears that they're going with Russia, going with NATO right now, that's a head fake. Because the scriptures, right? None of these prophecies shall fail. Okay? This is the Most High doing this. All right? What does this say? I will turn thee back. Who is the I right here? And the word of the Lord came unto me, saying, I will turn thee back. Okay, nobody is above the Most High Yahweh Shem Yahushua. So here's what's going to happen. Not what Nate thinks is going to happen, or what he believes he sees. You see it right here. All right? We have eyes to see over here. So guess what? Rumors of war. All right, so with that, we hope that the elect will edify. We're going to end it right there. And we'll see you tomorrow with more. We hope that the elect will edify you, brothers and sisters, with that shalom.